How you
Man,
doing?
what's going on, Grim?
Not shit, not shit. Oh, what are you trying to say? Men can get pregnant too?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if somebody who was once born a female decides to identify as a man and then gets pregnant, there you go. You got a pregnant man. Oh, what are you,
No,
homophobic
bro. It
or
it don't
transphobic?
it don't really work like that. You know what I mean?
What do you mean it doesn't work like that?
It don't work like that because for one thing, a man don't have a womb. You can't even we can't even sit there and genetically modify a womb for a male to house a child.
Hold on a second. Maybe you got your vocabulary, confused. But
No,
you know,
you don't have a womb. You can't have a child. Are you a woman?
well, I was born as a male, but
Oh, so you're a male anyway. It doesn't
right.
matter what you think that you are. I mean, even though you have a mental disability that make you think that you're a male, I mean that you're
Hold
a
on a second.
woman. That's
That's
something
really
on you.
That's offensive. So you're saying
I
that
really
I would
don't.
have a mental disability
Yes,
simply because I choose to identify as a man or woman despite me
yes,
being born with a
yes,
penis?
yes. I do think that you have a mental disability because at the end of the
Now,
day,
don't you
you
think that's very
cannot sit
judgmental?
there. You can't birth children, bro. Like that's like there's no argument there. You
But hold
can't
on,
have a child.
hold on. But don't you think you're being judgmental?
No, I
That
don't think I'm being judgmental. I think that I'm just speaking honestly. Now, I respect the
but
fact that
you're saying that I would have a mental disability,
you
you know,
have to if you think that you can
simply
birth
because you
children.
disagree
That's
with my
crazy.
opinion.
I'm sorry about your opinion, but I'm talking about facts and things that we see on a daily basis. You
Hold on a
can't
second.
have a
Why is that a
child
fact? Why is it a fact that a man can't get
because a man has never birthed a child. He has been a portion of the birth of a child because you lay seed. But besides that, you did not give birth to a child. You didn't have it. You didn't push the child out your asshole or your
Yeah, but
vagina.
a man can have a vagina too. That's the thing.
You can
Many
if you
people
sit there
are
and pay for
confused.
it. If you pay for the vagina,
No, no,
you can
a
have a
man.
vagina, but you cannot have a womb that
No,
births a child. That's something that's like you can sit there
hold
and
on a
say
second.
anything you want, but it's not going
All
to be
right,
true.
all right, that's your opinion. But let's just be logical here.
It's
Let's
not
be
an
logical.
opinion. It's
Let me.
logical.
Okay, okay.
What man
Let me
has
finish.
ever
Let
had
me
a
finish.
child? Name
Let
name
me
a
finish.
man that had a
Let me.
child. Name
All
a
right.
man that had a
I'm.
child. Name one. One
Oh yeah.
man that was responsible for sitting there and giving birth to a
Yeah.
child. Name
Oh yeah.
one.
Look it up on YouTube. You're gonna find plenty of men that have
I'm
given
not
birth
looking
to
on
children.
YouTube. I'm looking for facts. If you
Oh
can
yeah.
sit there and tell me, if you can show me one
I'll
man
show you.
that
Oh yeah.
pushed a child out of his vagina, I
I have a
promise you.
friend. I have.
You have a
I have.
friend?
I have a
Yeah.
friend
You have a
that yeah,
friend?
a man that he's
Yeah.
a man
Yeah,
and
he's
he's
definitely a
currently
fucking man,
pregnant.
I guess.
Well,
Oh,
I
so
mean,
he's currently pregnant.
yeah, he's currently pregnant by
So
his
what? They
boyfriend.
implanted a child inside this man, or did he have sex and then ended up becoming pregnant? Like,
Well,
how did this work? Or
if,
does
if
this
if you give
man?
me a moment, if you give me a
Go ahead.
moment, I'll explain. All right,
Go ahead.
gender is a social construct. It's all
No, it's
about your
not.
feelings.
No, it's
Yeah,
not. Because at the end of the day, you as a male cannot sit there and a female cannot go against you on a rage of fighting because for one thing you have a genetic trait already in you that you can beat the shit out of her because you're a man. Now
uh,
two women that sit there and fight with each other, that's a fair trade because they got the same traits. You
all right.
don't. You're a fucking muscular, even if you're a fat sloppy piece of shit, even if you
All
are. No, I'm
right.
not saying you are. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying,
Let's not
even
be
if you're a
offensive.
fat.
Let's not offend each other. But all right,
We're not
keep going.
offending nobody, but I'm speaking logically. I'm not speaking on what you think or how you feel because life is not built on how you feel or
Hold
what the
on.
fuck you
That means
think.
that
No, it's
are you
not
saying my
thinking.
feelings don't matter? My feelings don't matter.
They matter to a certain
Well,
to a certain
then
point. Because
Okay.
if we're talking about how you feel, yes, I do care about how you feel. But think about how females or actual women feel, if you want to get to that. How do you think they feel when they be called cis women? When
Yeah.
motherfucking they are actual women and
Yeah.
you should actually be known as the tranny woman, tranny man, tranny
Yeah.
sexual, tranny anything of that. So now you want to talk about feelings. How do you
Yeah.
fucking think do they feel? And you want to be a woman so bad, but you still can't naturally give
All right.
birth.
All right. Well, let's. Okay. I understand where you're
Yeah.
coming from. I
Yeah, no, you
understand.
know where I'm coming from.
No, yeah, but the thing is, I understand that you're also confused because you've been misled by modern day media. Now, look, I'll just tell you
No.
a little bit. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. You mind if I a little bit because this is a very personal subject to me. All
But
right.
are you a man though? Are you a man?
Oh yeah, I'm a man, a full
Okay.
red-blooded man. I
Respectfully.
was born a
Respect
man.
that.
I was born as a male,
I
and
respect that. I respect it.
I identify as a man. Yes, but
Okay.
my
Respect.
boyfriend, my boyfriend was born as a male, but he identifies as a woman. All right, and I recognize she as a woman because that's what she is. She's
Okay.
she's my, she's my girl. Okay,
And
now
see, now listen, hold on.
yeah,
Now before you go any further,
yeah,
I'm gonna say this.
yeah,
I respect that you respected your mate so much that
yeah.
you don't mind sitting there and dealing with their delusions. That's cool.
Now that, but wouldn't
Hold
you
on,
say that's offensive that you
hold on.
call it a
I'll say
delusion?
yes, I will call it a delusion because you just said that your mate was born as a male but identifies as a woman.
Right.
Listen, now listen, if I said something wrong or I said something offensive, I apologize. But if
All
you're
right.
going to tell me that your mate was born as a male but
Yeah.
identifies as a female,
Yeah.
okay, and you sit there and identify your mate as a
You got it
female,
wrong. Identifies as a woman. It's different.
okay, a woman. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
how disrespectful is that to the actual women? The actual
It's
women.
well,
It's
it
very
shouldn't be.
disrespect. No, no,
I'll
it should, and
explain
it
why.
is.
I'm going to
And it
explain why. Let me
go
explain
ahead.
why okay. It should not be offensive to a woman to refer to herself as a cis woman. Because we live in a society, a collective society where we have to work together, okay? And we got to be sensitive to each other's feelings. Now, now, well, it looks like Grim Reaper is getting disconnected. Let me try to invite him up in here. Hey, Grim Reaper, I don't know what happened. We were having an interesting conversation, so I'm gonna bring you up here, all right? Yeah. All right. I don't know what's going on. Perhaps the powers that be, the Matrix,
Oh,
don't want
I
us to
got to pause.
talk. Oh, yeah. Welcome back, Grim. Yeah, because we were having a real interesting conversation. I'm open minded, and I want to hear your perspective
Oh
because
no, I
I
respect
hear
you. Now
lots of
look,
people in society today that I encounter. They usually have this confusion that you have. So I just want to help you
no, it's not a
be so
confusion.
confused.
I'm not
Yeah,
confused.
yeah,
I know what genetically is genetics, and I know what isn't. And I
yeah,
know that if you are a male
yeah,
and you was born a male and you
yeah.
was born with yes, if you was now the only thing you can sit there and have a conversation with or even an argument with is if you was born with a rare genetic disease, and it's very rare. There is only 1%, and that's only like 1 to 2 people that have this genetic disformity.
Well, there you
That a
go. So
male
the science backs up what I'm saying.
no, it's not backing up because what you're doing is you're going off of how majority of the people feel or think instead of the
What's wrong with?
genetically
So you're saying we should not
because you
care
don't
about
have
what
it
people
you
feel and think?
because
That's
no
really
because
sensitive and rude.
but so that doesn't have nothing to do with life. Life is very rude and like shit. Think about the
Yeah,
black people that sit
but do
there
you
and
want to live?
hold
Do you
on.
want to live in
You
a
want to
world
talk
that's
about
rude?
all right, so
And
no, what's rude is this. What's rude is that a black person can sit there and go out here and have a chance of getting killed by the police of not doing anything. But somebody of a different race or a different color can go out here and sit there and do what they want to, yell at them, and they don't have a chance of getting shot by the police. That's the
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and also, you sitting there being a male and
But what does that
telling
have to
me
do with what we're talking? I'm talking about a man being able to have a vagina, you know,
you can have a
or a
man
woman being
can.
able to have a penis.
If you have the money, yeah, go get you a dick, go get you a
Yeah.
vagina. But that
Yeah. All
doesn't
right. All
change
right.
your genetics. That don't change your genetics. That changes the outside perception of you.
Yeah, well, that's what we're talking about, outside perception. So when
Oh
you
yeah,
call
well
somebody a woman and you call somebody a man, you're talking about the outside perception. And like, so,
no, I'm talking
so
about
for
the
my
genetics.
girlfriend, my girlfriend looks, almost like a
So
woman.
how many children? How
Yeah,
many children do you and your girlfriend have?
well, like my girlfriend
How
has a
many?
penis.
How
Well,
many? How many children do
well,
y'all
we can't
have
have
that
a
you
child. We
haven't
can't have a
adopted?
child because we can't have a child. She has a penis. So
Oh,
I mean that doesn't
so
apply to
so
us.
okay. So look, now
No.
you understand what I'm saying. You can't have a child unless y'all adopt. Because
Yeah, yeah.
naturally,
We have to adopt,
yes.
right? Yeah.
So
And
you
what's your
can't sit
point?
there. My point is this. That is
That
not
doesn't
a
make her a real woman.
female.
Why
That is
wouldn't that?
not a
Why can't
no,
she
it
be
is
a
not
real
a
woman?
woman. That is not a fucking
Why?
woman.
Why?
Because she
Because she
cannot
doesn't have a
fucking
vagina.
yes,
Just
and
because she
she
doesn't
doesn't
have
have
a
a womb.
vagina, you
She
think she can't be a woman? That's
no,
really
she doesn't have
racist.
a womb. She doesn't have a womb. The beginning of woman is actually you're known as a womb men.
All right. All
That
right.
means you have a womb and you
Yeah.
can carry children. Now you have a
Yeah.
male or a man, and he is not a womb man at
Yeah.
all. He
All
is a
right.
fucking man. What are you talking about?
That's
Like I don't
that's your racist. That's your racist opinion.
know. How am I
But hold on.
racist?
Let's pop some
Listen, I
bubbles.
can't be
Let's just
racist
pop
with
some
logic.
bubbles.
So I was born a female, and I transitioned to a man, and my penis after the transition is huge. Let's measure penis for penis. Let's show pictures. Mine's thick like a brick.
Okay.
Yeah,
So look,
I told
like
you.
I
Yeah, she
said,
has that right
she
to do
said,
that.
but hold on. She said after she transitioned. That means she had a modified penis added to her. That is not, she is a woman. Because at the end of the day, if that wasn't a penis that she added to her,
All right,
okay,
modified.
I
You
could
said
have fucked
modified,
her
right?
and she could have had a child.
Okay.
I'm not disrespecting. I'm not
Yeah,
trying to sit there and
I don't
come
think you are.
across like
Okay, okay. Grim, let me just use your language against you so that you
you
can
don't
see
you
how you're being
can't.
very offensive. I just want to prove a point. You just said that
Go ahead.
he has a modified penis.
He
Now, just
does.
think about how offensive that is and insensitive that is for you to call Kano's penis a modified penis.
It
Look,
is. It
well,
you
hold on.
wasn't
I'm
born
going to
with it.
explain
It's
to you. I'm going to.
modified. It's
All
added.
right. Well, let me explain to you why that's wrong, racist, and offensive for you to call Kano's penis modified simply because
It
he
is.
at
It
one
was
point had a
added.
sex change. Well, I'll explain to you why it's offensive.
Okay.
Uh, okay, it's
No,
real
hold
simple.
on.
Let me. I'm going to ask you a question. I please don't get offended. Are you circumcised?
Who me?
Yeah,
Yes,
you do.
definitely. Yes,
All
I
right.
am.
So the doctor modified your penis, right?
Correct.
So you got a modified penis too. So now what's the
Correct.
difference between your modified
Now,
penis and
see,
Kano's vagina that was mutilated and transformed into a beautiful penis?
now, all right. So let me explain that. I'm
Yeah.
not sitting there going against anybody that's been you've been through some type of trauma or you have you know what I mean? You like even to the point where you was born and you felt like you was a woman. That's cool. I understand that. You know what I mean? I understand how things work and shit, but at the end of the day, you still can't denounce yourself from being what you have genetically been born in. You are a man, or even if you're a woman and you was born with a male genitalia or a big clitoris, okay?
Yeah.
You still can't sit there and denounce that you have a wound.
Yeah.
It has
Yeah. All
nothing
right.
to do. Look, hold on. It has nothing to do with how you feel about yourself and what you've been through. Okay,
That
listen.
that's real
I
sensitive.
no, no. Okay, it could be insensitive, but at the
Yeah.
end of the day, it's honest. I have a whole lot of friends that's part of the LGBTQ plus,
All right.
whatever the hell that you want to call it, and they sit there, they understand what I'm talking about. We're not
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit there and act like you're a woman when you're a man. And I'm not going to act like you're a man when you're a woman.
But that's because you're confused about your language.
I'm not
That's all.
confused about shit. The thing is, the LGBTQ is confusing the younger youth
That's not true.
from
There's you're
knowing. Yes,
They're
they are,
educating
because
them. There's
I
nothing
will
wrong with
educate
educating
you.
the youth
No, you
about
cannot sit there
using
and
proper
educate me
pronouns.
on something where I feel like, okay, you have you
Yeah,
have children. All right.
yeah,
Now your son is
yeah,
a boy. But then you sit there and put
yeah.
the thought that, oh, well, you could be a woman in their mindset. That's where trauma comes in. That's where not
That's not
understanding.
true.
No, yes, the fuck it is. Because
No,
you
I'll
cannot
explain
tell
why
me,
it's not. That's education. You're educating. You're educating the
no,
youth
you're not
on how to use
educating, you're
proper pronouns
misinforming.
so they
You're
won't come across
misinforming.
as being
You're
racist and
misinforming the youth.
insensitive
You're
like people like you.
misinforming the youth. You are a young man. If
All
you
right.
like boys,
Grim.
then
Let me
like
ask you a
them.
question. Grim,
Go
let
ahead.
me ask you a question. So, are you
Go
trying to
ahead.
tell me you don't support, neutral restrooms where people
Fuck
can
no.
come
Fuck
together
no.
and
Fuck
urinate and
no.
defecate together without being
No.
racist and
No, I
homophobic?
don't. I know I don't respect that, because for one thing, we've already had cases of homosexuals going in towards these bathrooms and assaulting young women. We have
Yeah,
cases of that. So no,
that's the
I am not.
minority. That's the
I have
minority.
two daughters. I would never let my daughters, and they're young, they never go into a woman bathroom without me, because I don't trust how they sit there. Because for one thing, let me say this: I feel like this whole agenda that they're pushing is for pedophilia. If you
That's
feel
not
like
true.
that you're comfortable, yes, it is. Because if you feel like that you're comfortable with a grown man going inside the same bathroom as your daughters, you're a fucking pedophile.
Yeah, all right. Let me ask you, don't you
I don't
think it's the
respect
same
none of
argument?
that.
That's a lie. It's just that you're not open minded
How?
enough.
You can
But
look
hold
it
on.
up. Look up the cases.
I'm going to
Look up the
explain.
cases
I'm
for
going to
men that
explain.
said they
But
was
hold on. Let's
transgender.
calm down.
They went to women bathrooms and
Let's
they've
calm
had
down.
cases of
Yeah.
sexual
Hold on.
SA
You're being
against
very
young
insensitive.
women.
You're being very
Yeah, okay.
insensitive. But hold on. Let's
Yeah,
just pop
okay.
some. Why don't we just pop some bubbles? Let
Go ahead, do
people,
it.
give some
Do what you gotta
feedback,
do.
and then
Do
we
what you
can
gotta
take
do.
it from there, right? And then we can see how wrong you are. One moment.
Yo, yo, I don't know where you're talking about, where you're from and all, but I just recorded a message and you played like the yo part and you cut it off. Well, go to your played message and play my last message, yo. You know what I'm saying, yo?
Oh yeah. I don't know what that guy's talking about, but all right.
Hey, why isn't this under the comedy category? It's funny stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Again, people being really rude. Yeah, this is why I do this kind of talk, because I want to educate people. So we can be have a more inclusive society. That's what's missing today. Inclusivity. All right, let's
Yeah,
pop more
but
bubbles.
also,
Hold on.
yeah, okay.
Men don't have the womb to have a child, even not the organs to get and produce a child. Yeah, y'all can have vaginas, y'all can fit that little ping ping inside out, but to repopulate a child, you can't do. We
Thank you.
have the placenta, we have all that shit. Y'all, the men don't. So that's not an opinion or opinion. That's just the truth. Men can't repopulate. The only time they can repopulate if they have they sperm going to an egg in a woman. You see what I'm saying?
That's so ignorant. I mean,
It's not ignorant. It's
can I
the truth,
say one
bro. It's
thing?
the truth. You
Can I
don't
just say
have
one thing?
eggs.
Just one
You
thing.
don't. Go
Let
ahead.
me just one thing about it. All I got to say about that, it's so ignorant that she's so attached to this word woman. She's so
Because she's
sensitive.
a fucking
She's
woman.
so
She's a woman.
sensitive and so attached to this woman
Because
word.
she's a
What's
fucking
the big
woman.
deal?
Because she's a
Why can't
fucking
that
woman.
air some of
She
the
can have a
womanhood
child.
with other males? There's a lot of males that
Listen.
would feel better. Well, hold on. Let me just finish my point. All I'm trying to say is
No, go ahead.
there's a lot of males out there, that were born as a male, suffering gender dysphoria. They're really confused. and they will be so happy if they can finally identify as a woman. But why do they
No,
get triggered when they suddenly want to
no,
identify as a woman
no.
despite having a beautiful
But
long
see,
penis?
the thing is this, bro. The only thing is this: you're sitting there and speaking on feelings and how someone's supposed to feel. Listen,
Yeah.
if you, yeah, that's your feelings.
Well,
It's cool.
feelings,
Look,
lives matter.
fuck. Listen. Fuck that. Listen. Yes,
That
your feelings
why would
do
you say
matter.
that? Why
Your
would you say
feelings,
my feelings don't
because you're
matter?
not shutting the fuck up and listening. I'm telling you. Listen. At the end of the day, your feelings do matter. You are a person. You are a soul inside of here.
Yeah.
So your feelings matter. If you feel
Yeah.
like that you're a woman, you're a woman. Be one.
I'm a man.
Okay. No, okay. Well, I don't give a fuck. But
My
your mate,
boyfriend is a woman.
but your
My
okay.
boyfriend is
Well,
a woman.
your
Yeah.
boyfriend, like you just said, is a
Yeah.
woman.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, at the end of the day, let him do that. But don't sit there and try to act like, oh, because he feel like he a woman, he's a woman. He's not. He's a fucking male. Like you just said, my
Yeah.
boyfriend feels like he's a woman. But like you
That's
said, he
racist.
feels like that. That's a
Can I
feeling.
explain to you why
If
you're
he
being
no, you can't. Let me explain something to
all
you.
right? All right. I'm gonna
You
let
can
you finish. I'm
all
gonna
right,
let you
so
finish,
thank
and then
you.
I
So
go.
so
Okay.
thank you. Stop talking and just let
All
me
right.
explain it. Well, like I'm telling you is this. He feels like he's a woman. That's how he feel. That's how he wants to be. That's how he want to live his life. That's cool. Do that
Yeah.
shit. All
Yeah.
right. But at the
Yeah.
end of the day, you are still a male.
Yeah.
You called him
All right.
your boyfriend. Hold on. You're
All right.
part of the LGBTQ. You
Yeah.
didn't say my girlfriend. You said my boyfriend
All
feels
right.
like he's a woman. So you
All right.
understand what I'm saying, but you're trying to hold off on the conversation.
All right. All right. Well, all right. Are you done?
Go ahead. See what you guys say.
It's a real simple point. I'm just going to give you a metaphor so you can see how
He's a man.
absurd you're saying is. You know,
You're still a man.
back in the day in America, there were these restrooms that said white only and black only. Remember that?
That's different because you're a
All right,
man
I'm just
and
saying,
you're
but
trying to sit there and change
no, hold
genetics.
on.
We
Let me
knew
just
we was
finish
black.
my
Hold
point.
on. No, no, no,
Just
no, no,
finish
no,
my
no,
point.
no.
Hold on.
Because what you're trying to
Wait,
no,
you're
because
getting
what you're trying
triggered.
to do is no, what you're trying to do is you're trying to put a demographic out there. Like, oh, well, because you're black and you felt like that you're supposed to be treated this certain way, that doesn't mean that we had to do it. But yeah, no, we're not doing that shit.
Wait,
I'm
you're putting
talking to
words in my
no, no,
mouth.
no, no, no,
You're
no, no,
putting
no.
words in my mouth. I
No,
didn't say
you're
any of
putting words in your own mouth, bro.
No, I
I
just
didn't
asked you a
say anything
question.
wrong.
No, hold
Yeah,
on.
you
Wait,
did.
we're getting
And then
ahead of
you bought
ourselves.
slavery. You bought slavery. You
Hold
bought
on a second. You gotta calm
what?
down.
Come on, bro. No, you
It's
bought
real
other
simple.
shit.
It's really simple. Please, it's
It's
really.
not because you're trying to sit there and
Let
put
me
race
let me
inside of
explain.
you thinking that you're a woman. It's not the
Just
same
you
thing.
gotta relax. Please.
No,
I mean,
you need to
all I'm
relax
saying.
because just
Hold
because
on.
you got to be an LGBTQ, it does not mean you stand for the black at all.
All right. I get you. I get you. But all I'm saying is, at one point, that was a social construct that society adhered to.
Nigga.
I'm just saying
Yeah,
that.
because
that
if you had a
we're
woman,
talking
if
about
you had a
history.
child, you
You
was a
want to get
woman.
into So we're going to get into facts. That all I'm saying is that was something
Tell
that
me a fact that I'm
historically happened.
wrong. Tell me a fact I'm wrong.
Oh, just take it easy. Now I'm just saying that was our history. Okay,
No,
whites
show
peed with the
me.
whites and blacks peed with the blacks. And then what happened with society? It evolved, right? We wanted to,
It
be
doesn't
more
have nothing
considerate,
to do with evolving.
racist, because we don't, we people didn't feel
Listen,
like they were part of
no,
society. We wanted to have a more
you
inclusive
are.
society, right?
And that's
So it
cool.
evolved,
Be
right?
gay.
Yeah,
Be
right. Hold
gay.
on a second. You're not listening. You're not all right. I mean, am I right? Did we evolve, or do you want to go back? Do you want to go back in time and
You
pee
can't go
in a
back in
black
time with
urinal?
me when I'm telling
Do
you,
you want
if
just
you
a
was gay,
question?
you was
Do you
gay.
want to go
That's
back
all it
in time
was.
and pee with other blacks and be discriminated on for peeing with white people?
It's
Absolutely
not the
not.
same
So
thing.
what is
It's not the
wrong with
same fucking
today?
thing.
What is
It's
wrong with
different.
today
It's not
with
the same fucking thing.
letting
Don't be
men
trying to sit
and
there and
women
add
sit down?
racism
We
and
just want to pee
homosexuality
together.
into the same shit.
Why can't
Because
we
you're
pee together?
fucking up the kids.
Why can't
Because
we
they're
pee and
thinking
poo
that it's
together?
the
All
same
right,
fucking thing. It's not, nigga.
that's
You
racist.
are a man.
That's right. There's nothing wrong with me peeing and pooping with a woman.
You are not going to pee and poop with my child. That is weird. Okay? I don't give a fuck. And you as a grown man to feel like that you can go inside of a female's restroom, use the bathroom beside a young girl, and you think that shit is cool being a man and you was born a male? Stop fucking playing with me. No, nigga. I
That
don't
I'm
respect
not.
that.
Look, I'm not saying there's urinal stalls. Okay, don't be a pervert.
So
I'm
I
not.
don't give a
I'm.
fuck.
I'm
No,
not
you're a
saying I
fucking
want to
pervert
pee
if you
openly
think that
and
you
poop
can
in
go in
front of
there
everybody
with a
openly. I want to
child,
do it
a
in a
child,
respectful manner.
a
When I
child.
pee, I
I'm
poop.
talking
I
about
want to
a
pee and
little
poop
child,
in a
not
private
nothing big,
stall
a
next
little
to a
child,
woman.
and
There's
you feel
nothing
like
wrong
that
with that.
you should be able to go. No, it's fucking weird because for one thing, I can't go in there with my daughter just to sit there and make sure she's okay. But you can go in there because you identify yourself as a fucking female with a dick.
No, that's not true.
Okay?
My girlfriend has a penis.
Oh,
I'm a
yes,
man.
she
I
does. So
identify as
your
a man.
girlfriend is a nigga. She's a man. She need to go in there with us. Take a piss.
No,
Pull your dick out.
no. My girlfriend pees with other women because she's a woman.
And that's
Her having a
fucking
penis has
weird.
nothing
That
to do
is
with it.
weird.
That's
That
just
is
you being
fucking weird.
ignorant. You're
It's
ignorant.
weird.
Not
No,
ignorant like those
you're
racist
sitting there
people
and trying to make me
100 years
think
ago
that
when they
a
wanted to fight
woman
me with the
that was
blacks.
born with.
Doing the same thing today, telling my boyfriend can't pee with other women. I mean, my
I'm just
girlfriend.
saying.
Yeah,
All right, hold on one second. I got a call.
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna pop some bubbles in the meantime.
Sluts. You're sluts. Shout out to you on the panel. Shout out to the listeners. Much love. I'm just joking, you know. Dick.
Yeah, yeah. This is not a joking matter. We're having a really serious talk here. I would appreciate you relax with the humor and the jokes, even if you are a slut.
And the only way a man can be pregnant if a man have like, what's that called? Cause I seen a case where a man was pregnant, but he had like a twin that developed wrong, so his twin went inside his body, and that's how he was pregnant. He was pregnant at birth, if you get that.
Man.
Yeah. I don't know. That sounds like you're confusing some
No,
deformity,
no
genetic
one is
deformity.
confusing.
You know,
No,
with
no one is confusing
with
anything,
a
bro.
man getting pregnant because at one
Nigga.
point a man had a vagina. There's
Because
nothing wrong with that.
a woman gets pregnant. That is the thing that she's here for. You're trying to take it away from them. You want to call her a cis woman. How the fuck is you going to call a real woman
Yeah.
a fucking cis? Cis these
If you
nuts.
relax, I'll explain. If you think you can
Oh,
relax,
no. You can't explain a cis woman to me when she's an actual woman. You're the cis,
I'll
bruh.
explain. But you're way too
You're a
excited.
bruh woman,
You're
really.
way too excited. It's real
No.
simple. We have to update our language. We have to
No, the
update
fuck
our
we
language to
don't.
get with the
No,
times
we don't.
because we
If
got to
you're
be
gay, you're
sensitive to
gay.
other people's
How about
feelings. Don't you
no?
think we
You're
should be
talking feelings.
sensitive to other
That's
people's
listen,
feelings?
listen. Fuck other people's feelings. Let's be
All
logical.
right. So why don't you go pee and poop in the black man's restroom? How about that? I don't
I
care about
do
your
because
opinion.
I'm black, motherfucker. I'm not no
Yeah,
motherfucking snowflake or
that
whatever the
would be
fuck you
very
talking about.
insensitive. Very insensitive
Listen,
and
you're being
inconsiderate
so
of your
think about the
feelings.
insensitiveness that some of your brothers and sisters do against the black culture that
Hey,
built your
you that's
society.
that's that's ignorant. You can't just curse
No,
a whole
you're
entire
ignorant because
demographic
you're trying to
because
sit
of an
there and tell
incident that was
me
done by
that
two or three
that a
ignorant
man
people.
is a
That
woman
is
and you
very
can't
ignorant.
have children. That's stupid.
What do you mean we can't have children?
You can't. You cannot birth a child.
Well, I'm a man. Why would I do that?
But
You see how ignorant you're being? You're being really ignorant.
your
Why would a
other
man
sex
want to
wants to
have
sit there
a
and birth a
baby?
child. But how can you? Because you're a male. You don't have a
Yeah,
womb.
exactly. And I'm not trying to have a child. Absolutely not. But however, if you were born as a female with a vagina, and then later in life you decided you needed to identify as a man,
Bro,
and then you had a
you
child,
need to?
there you go. You're a
No.
man that got pregnant with a
Nah.
child.
Nah,
Ignorant
bruh.
people like you who
It's
are
not. No,
insensitive to the
no,
feelings
no.
and do not want to have an inclusive
You was still a
society
woman.
want to
You was
put
still a
them
woman.
down.
No,
Why?
because you was
Because
still a
they're
woman.
selfish.
Just because you had a transplant, all right, and you sat there and you gave yourself a dick,
Yeah.
all
Oh, yeah.
right, doesn't mean that you're a fucking man. If
Right.
you have the genetic DNA for me to put my dick in you
No.
and you have a child, you are a woman.
All right.
If
That's
you no, shut up. I heard what the fuck you said. So let me
that's real
explain this to
simple
you.
minded. Really simple. How about
No,
this?
it's
We
called
got a lot of
stupid as
bubbles.
fuck if you don't understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you don't have the right to feel the way you feel. But at the end of
Feelings
the
are
day,
important.
you are,
Feelings
yes,
are
they the fuck
important.
are. Like,
The
nigga,
feelings matter.
feelings do matter. But at the
Yeah.
end of the day,
All
if
right.
you
There you
come to
go.
me, if you come to me and I think that you are a woman and we have sex and I find out that you're a man, I'll fuck you up.
Well, that's because you're ignorant. Now, hold on. Now, hold on.
No,
Let's just pop some
it's
bubbles. Let's
because
pop
you
some bubbles.
fucking tricked me,
All right.
motherfucker. That's the
Calm down.
only reason. Because
Calm down.
no, you tricked me. You didn't sit there
Let's look.
and
We got a lot of bubbles. Hold
no.
on a second.
Shut
Wait.
up and
Just take
listen.
it easy.
Listen. No. Listen. At the end of the day, you tricked me. You look like a woman. I thought you was a woman. But at the
Yeah.
end of the day, you're a fucking man. You was
Yeah.
born with a dick. You
You're
had your shit
confused.
flipped in, flipped out. No, that's not confusion. That is the main reason why a lot of homosexuality or a whole lot of people that's
Look.
homosexual get murdered
All right.
because you try
All
to
right.
trick people and make people think that you're a woman, but you're a fucking man.
You're triggered. You got to relax. But look, I'm just going to give you a metaphor. It's real simple, really simple.
You
I'm
can
going to
give
ask you
me a
some. Let
metaphor,
me ask
you're
you a
still a
question.
man.
Let me ask you some
You're a
questions.
man.
Let me ask you some questions, if you don't mind.
Go
So
ahead.
I'm
Go ahead.
gonna expose the holes in your argument. Now let's
Go
just
ahead.
say that you go out with your friends to a nightclub. You're having a
Yeah.
few drinks. You know the
Yeah.
nightclub is a little dim. All right, you're dancing. You know the sexy lady comes
That
up to
sound
you.
like a setup. It sound like a setup.
Hold on a second. Just let me ask you some questions.
Well,
The
hurry
sexy
up.
lady comes
Do it.
up to you. She starts grinding up on you, all right? And then you're dancing, getting it on. She's, mooching on your neck. And then, you decide, hey, baby, let's go back to our, my place. And then, you get it on. You get a little freaky. The lights are dim. It's nighttime. She's going down and you're sucking on the penis. And then, you're getting ready to bust a load, right? And as soon as you get ready to bust that load, let's just say accidentally, you notice, a little penis swinging from between her legs. And you find
I'm
out she's a
not.
man. Are you going to
I'm
stop
not
or are you
going
going to
for
let
it.
her finish?
No,
What do you
I'm not
think?
going for it.
You're
I'm
not
not
going to
going
let her
for it.
finish.
So now
You're
I
a
let you
liar.
sit there.
You're a
Hold on,
liar.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm gonna tell
You're
you a
telling
story.
me that you're about to bust a
Fuck
nut.
no.
You just see a
Fuck
simple little
no.
penis swing around,
Fuck
and
no.
you're not going to let
Yes.
her finish.
Fuck no. I'm not. Let me tell you why.
You're a
Because for one
liar.
thing, I no. See, the difference between bitch ass motherfuckers and you is this. You know you about to fuck a man. You know, and you're excited about the shit. Me, I have not came into this situation thinking I'm about to fuck a man. So once I see a dick, I'm already soft, like, oh, and I'm
No,
pushing.
no, but no.
No,
You're. It takes
yes, the
time to
fuck I
get
am.
soft. Let me
Listen,
ask you
no,
a question.
no,
Let me
no,
ask you
don't
a
ask me
question.
shit. Let me explain some shit before you sit there and start running your fucking mouth and listen. Okay? Let me explain this to you. I don't find anything with a dick attractive. So you could have been sucking my dick for like 3 hours. Soon as I see a dick, I'm not fucking with. I'm like, oh shit, the fuck is that?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
All right.
yeah,
Are
yeah,
you
yeah,
finished?
yeah. So
Can I respond? Can I
hold
respond?
on. You no, you can't yet because you're attracted to men. That is totally fine. I
I'm
have no
attracted to
problem.
women. I'm attracted to women.
No,
That's
you're
incorrect.
attracted to men with
No,
sex changes.
just because my girlfriend
You're
has a
attracted
penis
to
does
men that
not
don't
mean
have a
that I'm a
dick no more.
homosexual. I'm very straight. I
You want a
like
man
boobies.
that don't have
I
a
like
dick.
boobies.
Thank you. That's cool. That's nice. You can get a fucking surgery to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
boobies.
So don't call
All
me
right, so
homosexual.
you are. But
I'm
at the end
not.
of the day, this is what you are. Because if you think that you
You're being
fucking a
really
man,
ignorant. All right. I'm gonna let
no.
you finish, and then I'm gonna respond. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, thank you. So shut the fuck up and listen. This is this. You know who you fucking is a man. You're gay. That's cool. I don't have a problem with you being a fucking gay person, homosexual, whatever the fuck you want to do. But you knew that's a man. That was something you went into, and I'm totally fine with it. I don't have a problem with it because I'm not fucking that dude. You are. You're fucking a man. I'm not.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Are you finished?
So, yeah, no, I'm not finished yet. So let me explain this. Don't sit there and try to put because you're fucking a man, and don't try to sit there and make it seem like, oh, these are all the other women. No,
All
because
right.
these women can have children.
All
The
right.
nigga that you pump and come into every night, he's never came out with a child.
All
Never.
right. Well,
You no, shut up. Just listen. You're pumping cum into all this nigga right here.
yeah.
He never came out with a fucking child.
All right.
Never.
All right.
Never.
I
No,
I
all
get
right.
that. You don't have to keep repeating that.
No. Shut up
You don't
and
got to
listen to
keep
what the fuck.
repeating that.
Shut up and listen to what the fuck I'm saying. All right. You cannot tell me that is a woman. There is no way you yourself, especially with the fuck how the hell you look on here,
All right.
you can't tell me that's a man. You
All
can't
right.
tell me that's a woman.
Okay. 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 I heard that argument before. Fair enough. Can
You're
I
gonna hear it
respond?
all the
Please
time.
let me
It's a
respond to you.
fucking man.
All right. All right. You can use that offensive language if you like, but let me just explain
Cause it's a
something.
man?
All right, hold on. Let's just say that, back to my analogy. You have this beautiful woman. I mean, she's beautiful. Have you ever seen
But it's probably a
some?
man. But it's probably a
Hold on.
man.
Call it what you like. The thing is, your penis is hard. That's my point. Now,
You're
let's
a
just say
man.
whatever it is. The thing is, your penis is hard.
But
This
you're
man.
still a fucking man. And
Yeah,
you
hold on
about
a
to
second.
lie. You're
Hold on a
about to
second.
lie to somebody and
Wait.
tell them, oh, I'm a woman.
All right.
And then you
All right.
want
All right.
somebody to
We
feel
can't.
bad because
All right.
you're a
All right. We can't have a civil talk. You're gonna keep over talking. Let's take turns. All right. All right. I'm gonna unmute you, but we got to take turns. All right,
Go ahead.
all right, yeah, just real simple. I'm just gonna go back to the analogy. You have this man at one point, was a man, and transitioned into a woman, right? And now looks like a beautiful woman. Okay, you meet this woman in the club who is sucking your penis, and you're hard and you're actually attracted. Some of them are very attractive. I mean, wouldn't you agree? Have you ever seen, Miss Universe? You seen Miss Brazil? Didn't you think she was really beautiful? Hey, Grim, come on now.
No,
You're being
I'm
you're
listening
being
because
rude. I'm
I'm
talking, and
about
then
to.
you're
All right, so keep fucking talking. I ain't say nothing. I'm
yeah, but
listening.
you got to respond. Otherwise, I might
No,
as
I
well just
don't gotta
talk to
respond because
myself.
I'll tell you that's a fucking man.
Well, yeah, I didn't ask you that. I didn't ask you.
All
I
right,
asked
so
you.
fucking keep talking. Don't sit there
I
and ask me
asked.
questions.
Okay, well, I'm
Just keep
asking you a
talking.
question. We're having a
Don't ask me a
conversation.
question. I
If we're
don't
having
fuck
a
with
dialogue, you
men.
got to respond. You got to respond. Okay. Now, I'm
Okay,
just saying,
I
Miss
will
Universe.
respond. I
From
will
Miss
respond.
Universe, the Brazilian queen, wasn't she beautiful?
She looked like a fucking man.
No, she did not. She had really big
Yes, the
boobies
fuck she
and a
did.
really
Her Adam's
a
apple
beautiful
showed me she
face,
was a
real
man.
feminine looking. You're lying. You know that you found her attractive.
No, bro, listen. I don't even look at that shit. But I seen it on TikTok.
Okay,
She
well,
looks like
let's just use our imagination. All I'm saying is, if Miss Universe
bro,
from Brazil
you're
was
trying
sucking
to
your penis, you would get hard. And then if you suddenly found her penis afterwards, when you're getting close to coming by accident, you're still going to be hard because
see
technically,
look. Let me
scientifically, scientifically, your penis is going to take time for that blood to, withdraw from the shaft. So you're going to be pretty hard for a good
so
amount of
cool.
time while you're
All right,
seeing
so
her penis swing
no,
around.
no, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
I'm
So
not gonna
why
lie.
not finish the job?
No,
That's my
nigga,
question. Are you
why the
afraid?
fuck are
Are
you
you
trying to
afraid to
sit
have
there
the
and
job
make
finished?
your homosexual man be a woman so bad when you know he a man?
I
Just say
think you're
you
afraid.
fucking gay. Just
You
say
sound
you gay,
afraid.
nigga.
You sound
No,
like you're
hold
afraid
on.
of your own
Just say you
sexuality
fucking gay.
exploration.
Just say you gay and you like men. That's nothing. But don't try to
That's
sit
not
there and
true.
make the nigga you fucking The
No,
man
no,
you
no, no.
fucking, don't try to
How
make
is it?
that nigga a
How is
man.
it?
He's
Wait a
not a
minute.
fucking man.
Wait a minute. How is it that my girlfriend is a man simply because she has a penis? All right, you answer me that. That's what you need to answer. Oh, I'm trying to
You,
unmute. Yeah.
yeah,
Answer me that
you
question.
are
Answer
a
me that.
man. You're a
Answer me that
fucking
question.
man. And just
No,
like
no,
the person
no. Answer me that
the
question.
person you fucking is a man too. Both of y'all are men.
All right. I'm gonna tell you what. My girlfriend is here on stereo. Believe it or not, she's listening.
And it's
I'm
a
gonna invite her. I'm
fucking
gonna invite her
man.
up. You can
It's
talk to
not a
my
girl.
girlfriend. How
It's a
about that?
man.
Why
It's a
don't you
man.
talk to my girlfriend and call her a
What?
man?
Go ahead. Hey,
You know,
bruh. Hey, bruh.
because I'm tired of this.
Go ahead.
It's
Hey, bruh. Hey,
getting
bruh.
you know,
Hey, bruh. Add
people
him.
like you should be
Add
canceled.
bruh, bruh. Add
Sensitive.
bruh, bruh up, and I'm going to talk to him. What, bruh?
Now let me see. Where is she?
Yeah,
I'm
what's
trying
up,
to.
bruh? What's up,
Uh,
bruh, bruh? Yeah,
I'm
what
gonna
up,
bring
bruh?
her up.
Bruh, bruh.
Bring her up.
What, bruh? At? Give me
All right.
bruh, bruh. Bruh.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Hold
What up, bruh?
on. I'm
Bruh,
trying.
bruh. Big
Wait.
bruh.
Oh, there she is. I'm gonna
Bruh.
bring her up. Yeah, I'm gonna
Bruh.
bring her.
Get bruh in here.
Yeah,
Fuck you
yeah.
talking about? Yeah.
Please stop being
It's bruh,
disrespectful.
bruh. Let
Please
me
don't
talk
be
to bruh.
disrespectful like
I
that.
want to talk to bruh.
Hold on a second. I'm kind of new to this here.
Bruh, bruh. Bruh.
Okay, how does this work? All right,
Bruh. Bruh.
there you go.
All right. What, bruh?
I'm trying to invite. I'm trying to invite my girl back. Hold on.
You,
How does this
bruh,
work?
bruh. Come on, bruh. Join
Hold
up.
on. There you go.
Come on. Come on, bruh.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. I
Where?
guess it's not working for some reason. But
Because he know he
yeah.
bruh. He know
You
he
got,
bruh.
you got, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. What's
What
going
up,
on,
bruh?
baby? I'm
Hello.
sorry to do this to you, but
What up,
please,
bruh,
you
bruh?
gotta help me out here. This guy is
Yeah.
confused. He's really confused.
Nah, you're
Confused about
confused
what, baby?
because bruh, he popped up
What?
sounding like bruh.
What you mean? You sound more emotional than me, and I'm the one with the titties.
That's what I'm talking about. This nigga got titties and he sound like a nigga.
And I
That's
got
what
a
I'm
pussy.
saying.
I got a pussy. I'm a woman.
I mean, I'm sorry you sit
It's
there
a
and went
man's
through that.
pussy, okay? It looks just
That
like a pussy.
is
Trust me.
that is
When he
boy
tucks it
pussy.
between his
That's
legs,
badussy.
you wouldn't
You
be
want to
able
That's
to
eat
more
tell
it?
the
pussy.
difference.
Look. You can eat it if you want. God damn it. You
Nah,
want to
I'm
eat it?
good. But
All right
at the
now.
end
Yeah,
of
You,
the
I can
day,
prove I'm a real
you
woman.
still a
All right.
man. You still a man.
No,
You
I'm a
sound
woman. How you
strong.
gonna tell me what I got?
You sound strong.
tell him.
I'm a
Tell him.
strong, independent woman. That's why.
A strong, independent man. I understand that. You
Woman.
know what
Get it
I
right. Get it right, nigga. Woman.
mean?
I'm a strong,
Look here,
independent
bro.
woman.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
What?
I
What?
understand how it is. You know what I mean? But you still a nigga. You still a man.
I am not a nigga.
Strong ass
I'm
nigga.
a bitch. I am not a
You a
nigga.
strong
Yeah.
bitch.
I'm a
You a
bitch.
strong bitch nigga. I swear.
No, you's a bitch ass nigga. I'm a strong, independent bitch.
You a strong, independent bitch nigga. I swear.
Yeah, Grim. I
I
think Grim,
understand it.
Grim is just scared.
Baby, where you
You're
find this
scared of a
man at?
strong, independent woman, aren't you?
I'm just
You're
saying,
scared of a
you
strong woman.
you
That's
trying to
what it
fuck a
is.
man your
You're
whole life.
scared. She
I am not a
intimidates
man.
you.
I don't
Admit it.
want to fuck a dude.
I am not a man.
You are a man. I swear to God, you sound strong. It's like you bench press 450.
Nigga, I do. And what you gonna do about
And
it?
I
You know
know
what I'm saying?
because you a
That
strong
that
nigga.
makes you scared, right, Grim? You're scared
Yeah.
that my woman can bench press more than you. It
No,
makes
you
you
can't bench
insecure.
press these motherfucking bullets. You can bench press anything you
Yeah.
want, but you get your ass hit. Get
Them
your
bullets ain't gonna do
homosexual
nothing with
ass.
this superwoman S on my chest, nigga.
You
Yeah.
gonna get you. I'm gonna definitely put an S on your chest. Smith and Wesson. You know what I mean? It's
That
like we
shit ain't
can.
gonna do nothing to me. Shit.
Shit, I don't care how strong you is. If you ain't
Yeah.
Superman, you will get super banned. Hey,
Yeah.
only
Superman ain't got nothing on this superwoman.
I know you super dick
Yeah.
having nigga. I understand that.
I don't
You know
got a
what I
dick.
mean?
I'm telling you right now.
All right.